serfs?
I really need to kill them, this guy. This guy. Somehow. Okay. Can I not kill my guys right now? Okay. Let's reload it. Can I use it? Nope. Of course I cannot.
One of us would be enough.
Kill him. Later. Do it again. And please kill it. Thank you. That was kind of you.
Let's test our skills, Glato. Glato,
Yeah,
we're
do it.
undertaking this
As you
task.
please.
Accepted.
You will stack this on
If
him.
I must. If it serves
I
your
wonder
cause.
how much damage I will do.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. If it serves your cause. I am not your
That was a lot of
Xenos
damage.
pet monkey.
That was really a lot of damage.
I will do my duty. Indeed. It will be done. Victory is imminent. It will be done.
You should be able to hit him.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Let's go for the guy. This little tap. The... Aye.
Time to prove my mettle. This way. Let's make it quick.
Oh, shoot. Okay. You idiot.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Shoot this bastard.
Moving no more.
I'm so tired of you all. Just die already. Is that so difficult? Should we die just like you?
Me? You insist on
Oh,
having dinner?
crap. Yeah.
If only that were possible. Isn't this a job for the serfs? You don't
Stop
frighten
hitting
me.
her with this.
Rejoice
We'll go
in
here.
battle.
We'll use this and blast the shit out of him. Yeah.
As the Emperor commands, I act. God Emperor
It
moves
was
through
not
me.
the best idea,
Fire
but
in my heart.
better than anything else.
Our duty is not over yet, Glato. Mark the target.
One
Even my
more
dog
to
would
kill.
do that.
Can I hit him from somewhere? Nope, I
move as
cannot.
if unseen.
But I will make it.
I may.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Stop hitting her.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
He's standing just right in front of this column. It's so stupid. And I cannot see him from any angle. Okay, I can see you with her.
This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Does it give me anything? Power efficiency 15, perception 15, ballistic skill. Yes, this will give me a lot.
If I'm...
Nice. And if you move, shoot him. You hide.
Careful not to cross my gaze. I'm not accustomed
Or
to
at least give her
ordered
another
around.
shot.
This tedium is beneath. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
In the ensuing silence, a gurgling snicker becomes clearly audible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see our guest is too alive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start the gutting. Start the fun. The ugly shambles that is Waldo's face dissolves into a semblance of a smile. Cease your inane mutterings. You may open your mouth when you are asked a question, and your answer had better be honest and to the point, or I swear by the legs, I will make you speak, or rather, whatever remains of you after I finish preparing you for the interrogation. And the Governor Aiko stick. The irony, Waldo grimaces in pain as he takes a deep, greedy drag. The last one is always the sweetest. Are there any other victims? That survived? No. And I didn't count the dead. The ritual is a complex one to perform, so it took Tavrisk and me a long time to calibrate it. And you were the one it worked on, to think of all the possibilities that opened up using the altar of change. I could have worked my way up to a Lord of Terror. What are you talking about? The very suggestion. Doctor's voice resounds with fury. His steely fingers dig into Glato's collar. You sick degenerate. As my father used to say, I've come a long way. Keep going. I am a dead man as it is, so I might as well dream a little. Be silent, heretic, or you will find yourself washing away your blasphemous with tears of blood until the pain makes you beg the Emperor for death. Desertium, what are its properties? This wretched little world held nothing worthy of attention save or Desertium. When I started having dreams about it and about changing bodies, I thought I was going insane, and I shared this with my sculptor, the now late Tavrisk. He helped me to understand the essence of the mineral. Experiments and studies followed, mostly carried out by Tavrisk. I don't know why I try to read him constantly like Travis. I don't have his gift. But oh, the things I could do if I were a sorcerer. In the end, he realized Desertium was a potent psi-focus. After 1,000 cursed attempts, and a combination of powers, engines, and sacrificial victims, Tavrisk managed to create his finest sculpture from it, the Altar of Change, a magnificent artifact, door to eternity. No more limitation imposed by our mortal bodies. No ailments, no injuries. If your flesh is worn, just swap it for new flesh. Don't like your lot in life? Choose from 1,000 others. No longer just a dream, but its most perfect realization. Immortality in stone. What a monstrously twisted notion of eternity. What was the point of that whole masquerade with the fake governor? The governor attracts too much attention and I wasted my hands. And I wanted my hands to stay untied. So I offered my court fool a fair bargain. He would become me, ruling the planet, living the good life, getting whatever he wanted, while I would be out there, flying toward the stars. We traded faces, clothes, and lives. And because I had gotten the local nobles into the habit of soothing other people's mugs on their heads, the switch went unnoticed. But the switch was only the first part of the deal. Naturally, I didn't mention the second part, the removal of witnesses. If someone is going to turn against you the moment there is a knife at his beloved sister's throat, you can't afford to keep him alive. Roldo cast a hateful glance in Maeve's direction. I want to talk about your plan. What was your goal here, Roldo? The plan was simple and elegant. The Sarah starts underpaying its tithe, the RBD swallow the bait, and send their messenger here. That's when I spring my trap. I change into the body of the arbitrator or proctor who lands here. Pack up the altar, board the Adliti's ship, and wave goodbye to this ball of dirt swinging in the void. A rogue trail would have been even better, but greed has a way of spoiling a good game of regicide. Of course, this game involved one key piece, the embodiment of freedom of choice, my magnificent altar. So much accumulated potential from years of experimentation. It is damaged, but it still beckons, waiting to be used. Roldo looks you in the eye with a caustic smile. I advise you to keep it safe. Who knows how many thousands of lives will... How many thousands of lives it will claim if something happens to it, unleashing all the power. The verdict, Solomon, I will execute him myself. Heretical adherent, execute the governor. Did you think your patrons would protect you? You miscalculated. There is only one person their gaze is turned toward. I dedicate this death to them. Yup. Roldo's eyes widen with terror. Drops of sweat run down his pathetical, shaking chin. Pathetically shaking chin. You could drink his fear and despair like rich wine. A moment later, blood gushes from the governor's abruptly gaping mouth, gargling and bubbling as it splashes onto the stone. I burned his face to another decade, for at the back of your mind's velvety darkness a voice crackles briefly. It is pleased, it is sated. Solomon looks at you intently. An interesting verdict, rogue trader. Nevertheless, the criminal has been punished, and that is all that matters now. Maeve opens her eyes and immediately jumps to her feet at the sight of the bloodied corpse. She clenches her hand on her chest, and her eyes roll up. He was not your brother, Maeve. Pull yourself together. Found anything, Solomon? Yes, the date is late with the shipment chronicle that they spent so much time vainly searching for. According to the records, the tide period is 1 Terran decade, and the quota prescribed is 1,000 cargo units. The governor withheld 100 units from each of the 5 most recent shipments. That means this world has no actual difficulty regularly supplying its tribute. We can consider that matter settled. Deciding what to do with the Sertium is far more important. It is a resource we cannot afford to ignore. Solomon looks you straight in the eye. I propose destroying all the Sertium already mined, as well as its deposits. The probability that the material itself is a source of corruption is too high. It would take years of research by the Adeptus Astra Telepathica to prove it safe for the soul of the sanctioned. Years that Coronus does not have, even if the local adept had found to spare. Allowing an abomination like that to exist is against the lex. As for assessing the degree of Tessera's corruption and deciding its fate, the law prescribes leaving this to the judgment of the world's owners, that is, the administrator. That I remind you, Lord Captain, that no one besides you has any knowledge of this mineral's properties. If it is left here, no one will find out. What a crafty way to paint me as a mindless henchman. Let me also remind you that I report directly to the Marshal and my reports are thorough. What if I fucking kill you? I agree that we must get rid of the Sertium. Is there any hereticals such as valuable materials, such incredible possibilities? I hereby order the Sertium to be added to the planet's diet. The Imperium must obtain as much of this marvelous stone as possible. Solomon grins his teeth, but obediently declares, "Your orders are clear, Lord Taylor." Without hesitation, those are the heretical stuffs that I will pick instantly. An attack your desire to understand rather than destroy out of fear does your credit. But take heed. The minds of Monkey are fragile and ill-equipped to withstand something which with such a strong connection to the Veil. Yes. Maeve looks up at you pleadingly. "My celestial lord, what am I to do now?" "You will come to my retinue. You are in a compliance to the heretics and you have been touched by sorcerer's blight. In your position I would beg for a swift execution. There is no hatred in Solomon's word, only total conviction about the truth. What can you do? Tessera needs a new governor, one we can trust. You are coming with me, I am taking you with me, we will join the ranks of the ship's servitors." Huh? What do you do next is your business. What can you do? I can brew recaf, I can do sweet with a foam of cream, or strong with special spice. I can dance, sing, carry scrolls and data slates. You are coming with me. Thank you, my celestial lord, you are my savior. You are going to trust a heretic with brewing your recaf. Then you ought to take a dozen local commanders along as well, to taste anything that criminal has handled. Then Tessera's fate is decided, and there is no point in staying here any longer. The heretic mentioned that destroying the altar would risk death among the local population. Whether he was lying or trying to manipulate us is irrelevant. The abomination must be destroyed. As for any casualties, the Emperor will know his own. As you approach the damaged altar, you feel an unpleasant weakness. You hear a faint ringing in your ears, as if the smooth surface of the stone is groaning from the wounds it has suffered. Secretly take a shard of the altar. The thing no longer poses any threat. Let it stay here. Yeah, that's right. As you lean over the shards, the ringing in your ears intensifies for a moment. A quiet voice promises you strength and power, asks you to save it from oblivion, and you graciously fulfill its request. Once the largest of the shards is in your hands, it falls silent, pacified. You are interrupted by an anxious voice from the Vox. Lord Captain, do you hear me? The shuttle pilot reported this rescue operation. The forces are on their way. What is your status? Are you alive? Come in. Get me out of this blasted hole. Copy, Lord Captain. End the dialogue. A moment of ringing silence, and then 1,000 shot. Here's your mind, a familiar voice coils around your thoughts, droning them out. Are you leaving without even conversing with me, child? Without even asking yourself how such a vivid soul managed to remain intact after wandering in the darkness embrace and donning another guise? Such rare luck for a mortal. In the icy silence, you are struck with a series of incredibly lifelike recollections. You are not alone, and you never were. It is always there in your shadow, in your blood, inside you. Yes, Oscar, this lock is named the Edge of Daybreak. Had it not been for my sleepless gaze, your mind would have long since joined the mournful host of those who are no more. It was I who kept you in whole and unarmed, for I could not allow such a radiant destiny to fall to some absurdity. But at times, I do wonder, is it worthy of my protection? My gratitude will not long be long in coming, Master. People are stronger than you think. Let's go with Iconoclast. I need no protection, demon. People are stronger than you think, or my gratitude will not be long in coming. I will go with Iconoclast. Naivety is a bold luxury. It is not time to face the truth, child. The threats of fate will not obey your desire alone, but I can help you to grasp them once you are ready. Thankfully, I am generous. I give my chosen children time to understand. After all, human souls are so fragile. You feel a sharp pain and a trickle of blood runs down your temple. And their time is so fleeting. The echo of the entity's voice lingers for a while, like the sound of distant thunder. And everyone leveled up. The perfect will await the rogue trader at the Administratum Palace in Darganus. Cool. The second. Oh! I'm almost halfway. Are always willing to push the boundaries of what is permissible in the quest for the tools and means to achieve their goals. They often use Xenos weaponry and even creations of chaos for their own ends. Many radicals are punished for their heretical acts or even fall victim to their own dubious methods. Okay. Cool story, bro. End of the Sarah. And thank you for watching for today. We will probably see each other tomorrow. Goodbye.